Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another SLA video. Guys, we are one day away from the upcoming patch and we got nothing to look forward to. No, I'm just kidding. We got a couple of things to look forward to. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you guys. This shit's gonna be drier than the Sahara Desert this month. I hope everybody is ready for a slow month. Want to talk about a couple of things, obviously, and I think it's important to kind of address these things. So first off, content. Yeah, it's a dry spell. I know a lot of people are like, hey, you know what? They should focus on content, etc. It's something that I think the devs are obviously going to focus on eventually once Karma is complete. And speaking of Karma, when that game does come out, which I think is going to be probably around Christmas time, I'm probably going to be covering it as one of the mainstays in this channel as well too, because I love solo leveling, love my community. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it, including myself. Now, speaking of community and looking forward to something, guys, guess what? Content Creator Program is back, baby. That support button is orange yet again. So make sure if you haven't done so, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of crazy, actually. Make sure you hit that support button, get yourselves in. We got a whole season worth of codes for you guys, and I'm very excited to be providing that for you. Thank you so much for everyone who extended. Thank you for those who are going to be supporting and continue to support. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's free. It's in every single description of every single video. Plus, you can find it linked in every single comment section and pin. So super easy to do that. Make sure you guys hit that support button. It's free. Why not, right? Get yourself some free codes and get some free stuff for you. All right, now, more importantly, a couple things. One thing I want to say is the new character Lee Jo-hee coming out, I think, is going to really dictate where Light goes. It is going to be a dry month, but this is going to be a really big test for Light, because right now, as it sits, Light has been always the dark horse in this game. As cool as the characters are, we have some iconic characters. We have Chow, we have Thomas, we have Gun-hee, we have some of the most iconic, actual, real characters that have made Light a really wanted element, right? But they've never performed on the level of every other element. They've been probably the worst element in the game to this point. And I'm really hoping, you know, it's unfortunate that it's Lee Jo-hee, but I'm really hoping at the very least they give Light a little bit of time to shine and that we actually do see them perform really, really well in WOBL, especially because every single time Light has been in WOBL, it's been overshadowed by dark clouds. So last time they were supposed to have their limelight during demos, fire completely destroyed them, and unfortunately Thomas just took a back seat to everybody else. So guys, for those who are wondering if you should summon for Jo-hee or not, I can't give you that answer yet, because I know a lot of people have been asking me, hey, what should I do? I'm a returning player. Should I come back and play this game? Who should I go for, etc.? These are questions I can't answer for you right now. Unfortunately, you're going to have to wait till the actual release date and the testing that happens. Now, speaking of testing, am I going to summon for Jo-hee on my free to play? I know so many people have been asking. Absolutely, I am. Here's the thing. I don't want to miss out on busters. I don't want to miss out on DPS. I believe DPS is too important. Plus, not to mention, you want to build around her, right? So right here, you guys can see I already have the ability to summon for Antoine, so I will definitely be summoning for Antoine. I did not go for Jung, I did not go for Agnes, but Agnes is being released this upcoming patch, so I'm going to replace Liu with Agnes and try to get Agnes there instead. So for those who have black tickets, I highly recommend, guys, start saving. Now, what is going to be the team around Jo-hee? It's going to be Antoine and it's going to be Akari. So you guys can see Akari right here is A6 on my free-to-play account, and I plan to keep her that way. Hopefully don't summon too much of her, but I believe because of the update that they're providing her, if you do already have her, guys, it's time to put a little bit more focus on her and get her all the way up to where she needs to be, so she is going to be a viable unit for you in the upcoming WOBL. Now, keeping in mind that usually the character that comes out for the WOBL is that's where they're kind of meant to sit and be dominant for. So for this upcoming one, we're going to have normal mode first and easy mode. So I believe that Jo-hee will be good there. But then the upcoming patch, whenever the hard mode drops, I don't think it's upcoming. I think it's one more after that even. We're going to be most likely having a new elemental buster, either water or wind. And most likely it's going to be water, just because I think the two elements are water and light. That unit is probably going to be more dominant for the hard mode. So you really have to think about what you're going to do with your currency. You guys can see I did skip 2 characters, right? I skipped Agnes and I skipped Jung. Well, I didn't skip Agnes, technically I got her A0, but I mean, it's just one lucky copy. But at the end of the day, I plan to use this to get Jo-hee, and then hopefully the water buster is great. Now, my biggest fear again is the fact that Light just has never had its time to shine, and I'm it's a bad trend, and I'm hoping that they finally get it. If they don't, I'm screwed, which means water or wind, whatever comes out next, is going to be the better force. Now, of course, speaking of wind has always been the love child of solo leveling. They've always had the best units, the best elements, best support, best DPS. Whenever they came out, they've always been the more dominant force usually in the game, and I feel like they're going to continue that trend. So wind, I think, is going to be my next real main focus. All right, so outside of that, something else to discuss as well. Do you guys know, and they've already announced it, that they're going to make a place called Deep Isolation, right? And that's going to be the 4-man mode that is going to bring out new content for us. And there's going to be an endless mode as well, where you can find endless amount of bosses. Now, I just want to bring this up because I brought it up very, very quickly and in a short period of time. I think I kind of dropped the topic, but I want to bring it back up again. So I know many people have been feeling either burnt out or played this game for too long. You guys know my stance on this. I've discussed it already. I made a funny joke in the last video that some of y'all seem to enjoy, so I'm glad some people took it as humor. But I think it's very important, guys, to realize that no matter what content they bring out, the content will always be the same. And by that, I mean the game is the game. There's the core systems of the game will never change. You're always going to get the same thing. You're going to get the QTEs. You're going to get the ultimates. You're going to get the same enemies. You're going to get the same type of style of gameplay. It's not a new game that's going to come out all of a sudden. So if you're bored of the game, you're bored of the game. No matter what happens with the content, it's not going to make you feel any better. Now, I'm just giving my advice, okay? And many of you guys like Payne, we don't want to hear your shit, but some of you guys actually like to hear this because I think it just sets a precedence on what you guys may not be necessarily thinking in the back of your mind, but it may implant something that may help you. I think personally that a game like this, where you played for 2 years straight, if you haven't played for 2 years straight and you're not a new players, you're in the golden age of solo leveling. I think you guys have come into the best time possible, and you're gonna love what solo leveling has to offer. I think for those who have been playing for a long time and have been kind of burnt out of this game, I think that's very normal, guys. Again, I've said it numerous times, and I'm not gonna say too many more times that 2 years in a game is unnatural. But I feel like take it easy, take it slow. Sometimes a change of pace, sometimes changing a guild up and just being more casual, or sometimes going from casual to hardcore will make you feel even better. There's a lot of great guilds. So shout out to Virality and Payne's Angels and Ragnarok and all my other guilds. If you ever want to join a good guild, all of our community members have great guilds with a lot of players who are more than happy to help you guys get better at the game. So if you are somebody who wants to go from casual to competitive and wants to get better, we have a lot of guilds, we have guides, we have everything that you guys can join, where there's a lot of players who are willing to sit down with you and work with you if you're willing to contribute. So change your mindset a little bit. I think you'll enjoy the game more. Now, when it comes down to the pay to win aspect of the game, that's just the side of business that unfortunately is the ugly part. It's going to make Netmarble look bad. It's going to make the community feel angry, and there are a lot more pay to win elements now than there ever were, right? Successors are a big one, for example. So that's not going to change. But I think the state of the game is still pretty decent. I think once they start marketing better with like the movie coming out, the anime coming out, the new season, I think this game's going to have an influx of newer players coming in. We just got announced for Siddharth coming out soon, so we're gonna have we got the commish daggers, so we have a lot still to look forward to. Antares hasn't come out yet, and I think with this game's evolution, it's still going in the right direction for the most part, but there's a lot of hiccups along the way. Some of the major problems with mobile issues still not being optimized, obviously, like people being burnt out, the pay to win aspects, even though the dev stream was kind of boring, it was still big ups to the devs taking the time to do it. I think there's still a lot of good things that this game has to offer. And I know, and listen, I'm going to be real. A lot of people are like, well, you should go play WoWa and stuff. I know so many content creators and players who play WoWa, and they're all like, bro, we're so bored. Every game hits this plateau, no matter what. So I feel like for those who are just, biding time to trying to feel a resurgence in this game, I feel like maybe changing your mentality or approaching the game in a different fashion might help you a little bit more. Going from hardcore to casual is sometimes a nice thing to do. Sometimes going from casual to hardcore is sometimes a nice thing to do. Sometimes even, I hate to say this, sometimes even being from free to play to a little bit pay to win is even revitalizing. But you got to change it a little bit or take a break. That's usually the way it goes. Anyways, I just want to talk about this because I know a lot of people brought this up last patch and people are kind of upset about how everything is going with the game. But at the end of the day, guys, it's just a game. This is a gotcha. It's not meant to be a real life thing. And I want people to just enjoy what they're doing, be a part of the community. And I will stand by this until I die, that communities keep games alive, not games, not devs. It's, you know, no matter what you do as a dev, I feel like a strong community with good members who have fun and interact with one another will always keep a game alive more than the actual devs will. So that's my take. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. This is a quick little, you know, I want to bring this topic up because a lot of people have been talking about it. Don't forget to join the live stream today. We're going to be doing the Sharp live stream plus the testing tomorrow for Joe He, and we're going to do more content as it comes. Just so everyone is aware, I could not, unfortunately, I don't have time today. I could not finish tier 10. I got to the second boss of tier 10 on WOBL on my free to play. Could not finish it. I will have pay to win done, obviously, but unfortunately with free to play, guys, I did not have the time to complete it. So unfortunately, we'll not be able to do free to play Monarch of Halls. So we're going to do probably pay to win instead, which really sucks because I've always prided myself on my free to play account finishing everything, and this is one of the first times where I'm sitting back and not being able to do it, and it kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It actually kind of hurts a little bit, and you know, all I'm gonna do right now is just kind of sit back and try to clear some content, get some more resources. I got a lot more here I can work with, and you know, just hopefully we have enough time. You know, and I hope Netmarble changes this. I hope they allow everybody to come back and do WOBL, but we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.